desire, who understand how you want to bank. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
And welcome back to action, ladies and gentlemen. Fallapalooza, if you're just now joining us. 16-7 is the score. Almost 20 fouls called already in the contest. 4:37 to play here in the first quarter. Three-point play the old-fashioned way is good. That was Jones collecting her third point of the contest. And now the lead largest of the night at 10 for Lawson. Lady Indians with it. All 7 points the Lady Indians have scored belongs to Constance Dunn. Three-pointer from the corner is up, and that one in. That was Buford banking in the three there. Makes it a 17-10 contest. Inside they go, and traveling is called. Trying to feed it inside to Bullock that time. Just an extra step before she could get the shot off. Turnover gives the ball back to the Lady Indians. 17-10 is your score. 4:05 to play here in the first quarter of play. Trying to feed it inside to Williams. Her turnaround jumper up in and good. Erica Williams with her first points of the night. Lady Indians quickly cut the lead to 5 after trailing by 10. 17-12. 3:45 to play here. Lawson with the basketball, working around the wing. Swings it back up top now. This is Bullock. Bullock skip pass over. 8 seconds down the shot clock. Inside they go. And another 3 seconds. 3-second lane violation. Wow. You may not see 3 seconds called 3 times in the entire season. We've seen it called 3 times tonight. So the turnover gives the ball back now to the Lady Indians. This is Fitch with it, works it around the perimeter, trying to go inside to Williams. Williams turnaround baby jumper is up in and good. Erica Williams feeling it here, coming in off the bench. Now it's a 17-14 score, 3:11 to play here in the first quarter. An extremely long first quarter, as both teams have combined for nearly 20 fouls. And we still got a lot of time to play here. In the first, three-pointer on its way from the side is up, no good. Rebound to Lauren Fitch. Fitch wants to get out and run. Lauren looking to go coast to coast, no. Put back, no. Loose ball controlled by Lawson. Lost, but then got back. Now here come the Lady Cougars. With numbers, throws it down the floor, out of bounds, and it go back to ICC. 2:39 to go here in the first quarter. ICC trailing by 3, 17-14 is your score. Lady Indians in their home gray, trimmed in red and blue. Lawson in their road navy, trimmed in gold and white. Me being the Notre Dame fan, I like it. Three-pointer. No, they say it's a long 2, air ball out of bounds, and the ball will go back to Lawson State. Crowd slowly but surely filing in here to the Davis Event Center. Next home game will be Thursday against Jones. That'll be a Region 23 matchup there for the Lady Indians and the Indians. Three-pointer halfway down, no good, and Miller gets up and gets the rebound. Lauren Fitch with it now, looking to push, nothing there. Now into the corner to Buford. Buford to Miller, she's bumped, her shot is no good, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. That foul whistled on number 34. Bullock, that's going to be her first foul. Team 185th foul. No, I kid. They only stopped the board at 5 each. As that first free throw is up and no good for Miller. Substitution into the game. This will be number 32. Fredericks checking in. Checking out will be Bullock. 2:02 to play here. A chance to make it a 2-point contest with a made free throw here from Miller. Her free throw rattles in and out. No good. The Iron wanted nothing to do of Miller's free throw there. Lawson with the basketball. They lead it 17-14. 1:53 to go here in the first quarter. Looking to go on the baseline drive. Good help defense that time. Didn't block the shot, but forced it to change. Air ball, and now here come Lady Indians. Hoskins, long jumper, buckets. Nothing but the bottom of the net that time for Hoskins. And now it's a 1-point contest, 1:30 to play here. ICC trailing by 1, 17-16. Near turnover that time by Lawson. Able to keep possession. Now sees a trap on the wing, looking to drive inside. Layup is no good, but there's a foul. Well, that's one thing you're going to have to know if you're Tanisha Miller. If you're going to swat at the ball tonight, they're going to call the foul. Heck, if you're going to look at the ball, they're going to call the foul. So this will send number 32 to the line, Fredericks. First free throw is up in and good for Fredericks.
30. There you go. Thank you. We'll make sure you're in the game, Ron. Come on in. Welcome to the game.
And so checking into the contest now for ICC.
I don't want to have 4 or 6 in there.
It is going to be number 30, McClatchy. Second free throw is up in and good as well. So lead back to 6 now. Coming up on a minute to play here in the first quarter. ICC trailing 19-16. Lady Indians with the basketball. Lawson has switched to the 2-3 zone. Fitch dribbles around, drops it off to Buford. Into the corner they go to Hoskins. Hoskins tried to drive baseline, nothing there. Finds the weak spot of that zone. Shot is off from Fitch, and now here comes Lawson. Lawson with numbers. Driving inside, layup, no good. Rebound goes to Q. Now here comes the Lady Indians. That's going to be a pushing foul, and that's going to be whistled on Jones. So a pair of free throws coming up here for Lauren Fitch. So this will send Lauren Fitch to the free throw line. A chance to cut into this Lawson lead with 41 seconds to go here. First free throw for Fitch is up in and good. (19-17). Lawson with the lead. That free throw is off the mark, no good. Lady Indians struggling from the free throw line this evening. Now with 35 seconds to play in the first quarter, ICC trailing by 2. Man-to-man defense out of the Lady Indians. Lawson settling down, trying to run their offense. Now a spot up 3 on its way. Money. That was number 20 who just let traffic clear that time. That was Wynn. She gets her 5th point of the contest, and it's a big one, 22-17 now. Near steal that time by Lawson. Hoskins puts the jumper up. The bank is open. Late here in Fulton. Hoskins with her 4th point. Shot from half court. It's off the mark, no good, and that will do it for your first quarter of play. Well, it wasn't pretty for either team. A foul-heavy first quarter, and we'll take a break. ICC trails 22-19. Back with more right after this.
When I grow up, I'm gonna redefine pizza. One that will change the history of pizza forever. A pizza with the most cheese and the most pepperoni. This is my dream, and I can do it. Because my mom and dad said I can accomplish anything. And I will do great things in life.
Sorry, kid, it's been done.
But my dream...
Introducing Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizza. A large pizza with the most cheese and the most pepperoni for just $6.
Pizza.
Need money now? Get a Choice Pawn loan on things you already own, like guns, boats, campers, trailers, recreational vehicles, and just about everything else. Get a loan from Choice Pawn in Fulton and Tupelo. Get cash today. ChoicePawn.com.
I'm Madison Harris, and you're watching Let's Go ICCTV.com.
And welcome back, as it took us 30 minutes to play 10 here in the first quarter of play. We do want to welcome those that are watching here on Let's Go ICCTV.com. And that's all you can say. Both teams, I believe, combined for over 20 fouls in the first quarter. So hopefully the second, third, and fourth will not be a repeat of what we just saw there. So ICC with the basketball, they trail 22-19 to Lawson. Lady Indians trying to rebound from a big loss to the number 3 team in the country last week. As that ball goes out of bounds into the hands of Lee Adams. And a turnover gives the ball back now to Lawson State. Lady Indians want to come out and apply a full court press here. Lawson throws over the top, and it's a turnover. Well, the Lady Indians were able to force the turnover. Now they need to turn turnovers into points here. Fitch with the basketball. Going to the baseline to Hoskins. Her baseline jumper, bouncing, no good. Rebound is to Lawson State. Well, Lawson has easily controlled the boards in this contest, pretty much keeping Lady Indians off the offensive board. They've been limited to one-and-done opportunities for the majority of the evening. 9:13 to play here in the second quarter. Lawson with the basketball in the 22-19 lead. Trying to dribble around, working against man-to-man defense out of Lady Indians. Inside they go. Turnaround shot is up, bouncing, and good. That was Mayfield collecting her 6th point of the contest. Makes it a 24-19 score. Three-pointer on its way from Fitch. No good. Rebound wrestled down and secured that time by Lawson State. Then it's taken away by Buford. Buford, a 2-on-1 opportunity here. Is going to drive inside. Her layup, no. Fitch with the rebound. Lost the handle on it. Now is going to step underneath. Bank shot is up, no good. And right now the Lady Indians cannot buy a basket. Lawson streaking down the floor. Loose on the floor, and it's going to be taken away by the Lady Indians. Ugly basketball right now. Layup is on its way, no good, and that's going to be a foul. That foul whistle on number 15. That's Mayfield. Her second foul. That might have been the longest transition of basketball we've played all night without a foul called. So with 8:22 to go here, this is going to send Fitch to the free throw line. She's 1 of 2 this evening from the charity stripe. Misses the first. Lady Indians were 5 of 10 from the charity stripe in the first half, or excuse me, in the first quarter. Second free throw is good. 4-point ball game, 8:20 to play here. ICC has only led once, and that was by 1. Lawson has led as much by 10. Lawson went 11 for 11 in the first half. Up the floor they go. Fitch begging for the basketball. Her layup is up in and good. Lauren Fitch with her first field goal of the game. She's got 4 points. And here come the Lady Indians. The pressure causing some problems for Lawson. ICC now trails at 24-22. 7:40 to play until halftime. Remind you to stay tuned at halftime. We'll have the ICC All-American Band performance from this football season coming your way here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. That rebound lost out of bounds. Substitution coming into the game now. This is going to be number 30 checking into the contest. This will be Pullen. Checking out will be Croxton, number 5. 7:31 to play here. 24-22. Lawson with the lead and the basketball. Trying to feed it inside, does so, and then we're going to have another 3-second lane violation. The 4th 3-second lane violation we've seen called tonight. Wow. As I said, you may not see that many called in an entire season. Three-pointer on its way from Williams is no good. Backside rebound secured by Wynn, and now here comes Lawson quickly up the floor. Looking to drive inside. Shot blocked and out of bounds. Nicely done that time by Miller to block the shot. 22 seconds on the shot clock. 7:05 to play here until halftime. ICC trailing this one by 2. Shot is up, bouncing around, no good, and the rebound into the hands of Lauren Fitch. Fitch looking to go coast to coast. Her layup is up, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, good. Count the basket. Take a look at the Little Caesars replay there as Miller gets the basket to fall. And she will go to the line for a chance at the three-point play the old-fashioned way here. Lady Indians tie the contest, 24-24. A chance to take a lead here with a made free throw. Miller's free throw is good. She's got 3, and ICC matching their large lead tonight at 1, 25-24. Lawson with the basketball, taking their time against the press. Trying to drive baseline, jumper on its way, bouncing. Rebound being tipped around into the hands of Lawson. Shot is up, no good. And nicely done that time by Wilson just to wrestle that one away. Kaylin Wilson grabs the rebound. Now ICC with the basketball and a chance to build on their lead. Baseline jumper bouncing, no good, and the rebound secured by Lawson State. Well, Lawson has done a good job this evening controlling the boards. ICC doing a little bit better job here in the second quarter. 6:07 to play. ICC with a 25-24 lead here over Lawson State. Looking to feed the ball inside, nothing there. Swings it around the perimeter. Inside they go. 8 seconds now on the shot clock. Now make it 3. Lawson, ICC just falls asleep defensively, as I think they were expecting the shot clock to run out. That time they just found Pullen. Easy basket that time, and she gets her 4th point of the ball game, and back the lead goes to Lawson. Long jumper, no good. Dunn with the rebound. Her putback is up in and good. Nicely done. That time by Constance Dunn. Got the offensive rebound. The putback was up in and good. And the Lady Indians retake the lead. Got that as Dunn's 9th point. If that's the case, she is leading all scorers so far in the contest. 27-26, ICC with the lead. Lawson with the basketball. 5:05 to play. 3-pointer from the corner is long. Easy rebound that time by Erica Williams, and she just loses the basketball out of bounds. Well, this has not been a first half either team will want to look back on and say, hey, that was a clean brand of basketball. Neither team really able to get anything going here. Substitutions coming in here for ICC. This is going to be number 25, Kerbisha Oliver, and number 14, Buford will check in for ICC. Checking in, no, excuse me, I thought checking in for Buford, or excuse me, for Lawson was Wynn, but she was already on the floor. So Lawson with the basketball. There's 4:45 to play here. ICC leading this one 27-26. 3-pointer on its way. Short, no good. Rebound. Pinballed around, and eventually Miller comes away with it. Buford with the basketball now, wanting to push it up the floor. Into the corner they go to Dunn. Dunn tried to bounce, pass it away. Was slapped away that time by Lawson, and here come the Lady Cougars on the other end. Shot denied, though. Great hustle that time by Buford. But you'll see the whole play here in transition. Times out her jump, blocks her shot, just could not quite keep her foot in bounds that time as she grabbed it. So the turnover gives the ball back to Lawson State. Good hustle on the defensive play that time, though, by the Lady Indians. And that time, a la Scottie Pippen, bounced it off the backside of Miller. Could not get the basket to fall, though. And Lady Indians dodge a bullet there. ICC with the basketball, trying to build their large lead of the night. They've only led by 1, and that's been twice. And that's the case right now. Or excuse me, actually have led by 1 3 times. Another lazy pass, and Lawson State takes it away. Well, they've not blown the whistle as much as they did in the first quarter. Here in the second quarter. Thank goodness. Lawson with the basketball. Lobs it inside. Turnaround shot blocked that time by Miller. And it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Indians. Substitutions coming in the game now. This is going to be Polk and Fitch checking into the contest. Checking out will be Miller and Williams. 3:43 to go. 12 seconds on the shot clock. ICC leading this one 27-26. Quick shot put up, no good. Buford wrestles away the rebound. Now she's wanting to get out and run. Buford looking to go coast to coast. Goes inside. Her shot is up. Count the basket. Buford with a nice play that time. Got the rebound, went coast to coast. And I've got that as her 5th point of the contest. And she'll go to the line for a chance at a 3-point play the old-fashioned way here. Lady Indians with their largest lead of the night at 3. Oh, couldn't make it 4, though. Lady Indians struggling from the free throw line this evening. Lawson with the basketball. They trail by 3, 29-26. Lawson controlled the ball that time. And now here comes Fitch on the other end. Uncontested layup from Lauren Fitch. And the Lady Indians starting to pull away in this one a little bit. 31-26 as Fitch gets her 6th point of the contest. Ball is slapped away, and ICC takes it back. Now here comes Buford. Buford, good no-look pass. Layup is up in and good. And Lawson needs a timeout. That could be a nominee for a What a Play Wednesday there, brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Let's hear a word from Renaissance Bank. ICC leads it 33-26. We'll be back with more right after this.
Today, you are connected more than ever. Your friends, your family, your life. Having a partner that understands banking is what you do on your time, anywhere you like. It's about being connected, which is easy with convenient locations in your community. Understanding that sometimes you need to speak to real people with real answers. Banking partners with the services you desire, who understand how you want to bank. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
And welcome back to action. Out of the timeout is 33-26. ICC with the lead, 2:58 to go here in the second quarter of play. I'm Adam Gore. You also have Austin Blansett up top running the camera. Lee Adams on the sideline taking photos for ICCimages.com. Raphael Henry shooting highlights of tonight's game as well. Lawson with the basketball, needing a good possession here. They've kind of got a little sloppy with the basketball in their last few possessions. Thought about the three, nothing there. Beautiful bounce pass inside. Layup, though, no good. And Oliver gets the rebound, and we've got a foul. That foul whistle number 32, I've got that as Fredericks. And that is going to be her third foul. So Fredericks will have to be careful here for this final 2:30 to play in the first half, not to pick up that fourth foul. 33-26, ICC with the lead. Buford from the corner, off the mark, way off that time. And Lawson easily controls the rebound. Now here come the Lady Cougars, pushing it up the floor. This is going to be number 20 with it now. This is going to be Wynn. Lawson being very patient. Want to make sure they get a good possession this trip down the floor. 12 seconds on the shot clock, coming up on 2 minutes now left here in the first half. Now make it 6 seconds on the shot clock. Into the corner, three-pointer on its way. Back iron, no good. Nothing but gray shirts in the paint to get the rebound there. Now here comes Lauren Fitch. Fitch tries to lob it inside to Oliver. Oliver tried to tip it back to herself, but great job that time by Bullock to flash in front of that pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Never saw anybody come off for Lawson, but it appears number 23. And I don't have a 23 for Lawson. That's either going to be Glenn or Page, and that's going to be a 10-second violation on Lawson. So this press has made a little bit of a difference for the Lady Indians here. They've helped the Lady Indians build their biggest lead of the night at 33-26. A chance to build on that here. Dunn with the basketball. Trying to go inside to Oliver. Oliver looking around. Nobody there. Drops it off to Fitch. Fitch looking on the drive. 2-3 zone. Out of Lawson has been tough tonight, and that's going to be a travel. Good call that time by the official, as she switched her pivot foot that time. 1:15 to go here until halftime. ICC leading 33-26. Lawson with the basketball, and Fitch steps in front of that one. Lauren trying to get the steal in the basket, and she does. Lauren Fitch finishes strong around the basket. You see that on the Little Caesars replay there. I've got Fitch with 10 points unofficially so far here in the first half. Lady Indians with their largest lead of the night at 9, 35-26. Inside a minute to play now. Lady Indians defense have been tenacious in the second half of this second quarter. Skip pass now, try to lob it inside. Nothing there, taken away by Buford. Buford had to save it in bounds, and luckily for the Indians, no Lady Cougar was there to get it. And that allowed Jalea Polk to quickly come get the basketball and keep the possession with the Lady Indians. Three-pointer off the mark, no good. Rebound to Lawson. They've got numbers. Up the floor they go, but just too far. Turnover gives it back to the Lady Indians. Tough break there for Lawson as they had the numbers. Tried to find number 22, Glenn, that time. Instead, the ball goes out of bounds and back to ICC with 13 seconds to play. 35-26 is your score. ICC with the lead and the basketball. Kick it out to Buford for three. No good. Rebound. And that'll do it for your first half of play. Well, it wasn't pretty, but the Lady Indians were able to rally and come back and take a 35-26 lead here at the break. We're going to take a timeout, hear a few words from our sponsors, and be back with more right after this on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
A cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99? Last time we ate this good for $2.99, we were in college.
No, I was in college. You were in denial.
That's not true.
Get a cheeseburger and handmade onion rings for just $2.99. This is how you Sonic.
A cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99?
Man, I can't believe they still hand make the onion rings.
Oh, then you're gonna love this. It's hand folded.
Oh, it's a swan.
It's a napkin, dude.
Get a cheeseburger and handmade onion rings for just $2.99. This is how you Sonic.
With Farm Bureau, you're getting local agents, great auto rates, and fast, friendly claims.
Great. Glad I went with Farm Bureau.
No, it's Farm Bureau.
Farv.
Say it with me. Farm.
Farv.
Ma. You know what? Doesn't matter. Either way, you're all set.
See? That's what I've been saying.
Yeah.
For coverage you can't beat, Farm Bureau Insurance.
At Food Giant, serving you is our #1 priority. We offer the freshest produce, highest quality meats, tasty baked goods, and the best meats and cheeses in our deli department. Check out this week's specials.
Cook's bone-in smoked shank portion ham, $1.48 per pound. California navel oranges, 4-pound bag, $3.99. And self-rising or all-purpose flour, 98 cents.
At Food Giant, you'll always find a staff member eager to help you find exactly what you need. Freshness, variety.
Brian Hayden, sophomore basketball player. And you're watching Let's Go ICC TV.
Hi, I'm Thomas Woods, owner of Aunt B's Soul Food Restaurant here in Tupelo, Mississippi. Well, I guess some of my favorite memories at attending ICC, by the way, with IJC then, let you know how old I am, but I was playing football. Man, we had a great time, had a bunch of friends, and friends I still have today. Of course, we had Coach Eden. You know, Coach Eaton was our head coach, and Coach Paul Johnson, he was one of our coaches, and man, we really had a great time, and we all, you know, we just had I guess the fondest thing is just those memories and the friends that I got through those years, and we still have them today. So I would say playing ball there was one of my favorite times. The education that I received from ICC really put me on my way to first knowing how to learn, and graduating from there, I had the confidence to go elsewhere. But the education that I got, and the teachers that work with you and really spend time and really wanted to see you succeed. You know, I was the cameraman for the men and women's basketball team and the track team. So I was the videographer. The cameras that we toted then were a lot bigger than the ones you got now. but it was fun. I really enjoyed that, and it helped me out in my electronics career when I left IJC also. It really did help me out a lot, and I really enjoyed it. ICC. Yeah. I'm Thomas Woods, and I am ICC.
Ever since you got that license, you haven't stopped moving forward. Now that you're older and on the move, you need a safer place to keep your money. We get it. A student checking account frees you up with things like mobile check deposit, to take care of that check from grandma without having to stop at a bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And stop worrying about ATM fees. We'll pay you back for those. Worry about your future, not your money. And know that we'll stick with you, wherever you go. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
My burger goes best with mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Grass-fed beef.
No, corn-fed.
On the grill.
Now, flat top.
Iceberg lettuce.
Nah, arugula. Jalapeno.
No way. Avocado, dude.
Medium rare.
Gotta be well done.
Brioche.
Sesame seed.
American cheese.
Cheddar.
Can I have a turkey burger? What? Turkey's for Thanksgiving, man. I like my burger with the Coke.
I'll agree to that.
Strictly with a Coke.
Only with the Coke.
Coke and a burger. Come on.
All right.
That's where you get the flavor.
When I grow up, I'm gonna redefine pizza. One that will change the history of pizza forever. A pizza with the most cheese and the most pepperoni. This is my dream, and I can do it. Because my mom and dad said I can accomplish anything. And I will do great things in life.
Sorry, kid, it's been done.
But my dream...
Introducing Little Caesar's Extra Most Bestest Pizza. A large pizza with the most cheese and the most pepperoni for just $6.
Pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Your score here at halftime, ICC leading 35-26 over Lawson. A very impressive defensive effort there by ICC in the second quarter. Only held Lawson to 4 points in the second quarter after trailing 22-19 after the first. Let's take a look at some first half stats being brought to you by Sonic. And for ICC, they're led in scoring by Lauren Fitch with 10 points. You had 9 points out of Constance Dunn, 5 from Buford, 4 from Hoskins, Williams with 4, 3 from Miller. ICC was 7 of 14 from the free throw line in the first half. For Lawson, they were led in scoring by 6 points for Mayfield, 4 points for Pullen, 4 points for Wynn. That was Winneka Wynn, and then Shakina Wynn with 5 points. 3 for Jones, 2 for Mallard. And then you had 2 points for Fredericks as well. That rounds out your scoring there for Lawson. They were 11 of 11 from the charity stripe in the first half. We're going to take a break and come back with the second half of action right after this on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
Jose Housley, I work at Renaissance Bank here in Aberdeen from Amory, born and raised there. Been working in Aberdeen for about 15 years. This is a great community I work in, but it's an amazing company, organization that I work for at Renaissance Bank. I'm the 12th child, but I'm the first and only one of my siblings to go to college and graduate. That was my motivation. I wanted to do something that they never had done, and that was it. My mom encouraged me so. She said, I can't afford for you to go to college, but she said, there are 2 things I can do for you. She said, I can push you and I can pray for you. I said, so from this day forward, my mind's made up. When I graduate high school, I will go to college, no matter how long it takes me. And when I stepped foot on Itawamba Community College campus, I knew that was the place for me. I just had this certain feeling, this certain vibe. This is the place for me. And that's what ICC is. That's what it's about. It's the start of something great. It might be small to other junior colleges, but guess what? They will empower you so it will make you say, if I had to do it over again, I'm starting at ICC again. Because this is the greatest experience I've had throughout my college career, starting my college career. I wouldn't change a thing. They have great professors. The college campus is so neat. It is so beautiful. But man, when the sun shines at Itawamba, it makes you think you're in heaven. That's what I love about it. And the professors. Oh, I had one English professor, Miss McCrimmon. That lady was like a mother to me. That's the sweetest teacher you could ever want to meet. And she knew that I had something on the inside of me to let me know, hey, you can do and be whatever you want to be. She would always encourage me. When I needed extra help, I would go to Miss McCrimmon. She didn't have a problem at all. And that's what really, that was the glue that really made it stick. I am ICC. I will always be ICC because ICC caused me to get an Associates of Arts degree, and it caused me to go on to a university to get my BS degree. But if it had not been for ICC, I wouldn't be sitting in this seat that I'm sitting in right now. I wouldn't be the person that I am right now. ICC, they shaped me, they molded me. So if I could say anything to the kids that's getting ready to graduate high school, let ICC be your first choice. Because I promise you, it won't be your last choice. It'll own community college. That's my family.
And welcome back to action, ladies and gentlemen. As getting some basketballs off the floor here. This has just been a weird night of basketball. It's been kind of a dead day on campus. Everybody getting close to the holidays, and had a delay start here because the officials needed to mark off the floor for the coach's box, and a delay start to the second half because we had to get a balls off the floor. The guys that came out and warmed up in between games left their basketballs out there. So either way goes, Lawson with the basketball. 35-26, ICC with the lead here. Lawson in their road blue trimmed in gold and white. ICC in their home gray trimmed in red and blue. 8 seconds now on the shot clock. Lawson being much more patient now, make it 4 seconds. Going to have to rush something. They do. And the jumper is up and in good. That's Wynn with her 7th point of the contest. And a good start to the second half here for Lawson. Three-pointer on his way is up in and good. Jalea Polk with a nice answer. Her first points of the contest. And the lead, largest of the night now for ICC at 10. Or excuse me, no, 11 was the largest lead of the night. And there's the whistles. That foul's going to be whistled on ICC. That foul whistled on number 10 is Miller. Be a pair of free throws coming up here for Lawson State. They trail 38-28. Their large lead of the evening was at 10 points. ICC has led as much as 11. Waiting the free throw on his way, up in and good. 4 points, or excuse me, no, that was actually under that on our number 10. Instead, that was Wynn. She's got 5 points now in the contest. Favoring her shoulder, as you saw her come away after that last free throw. She gets them both to go. Lawson perfect on the evening from the charity stripe. 13 for 13, and now there's a foul here on the other end on Lawson State. That foul whistled on 44. That's going to be Mallard. That's going to be her third foul, and we'll have a pair of free throws coming up here for ICC. First free throw is up in and good. That's Lauren Fitch. Fitch with 11 points. I believe that might be a season high so far for Lauren. Hoskins will check into the contest. Checking out will be number 10, Miller. Second free throw up, in, and good as well for Fitch, who now has 12. Lead back to 10 for the Lady Indians. Drive inside, and here we go again, folks. Not going to be able to play 30 seconds without a whistle, as that's going to be a foul whistled on Wilson. We saw that in the first quarter, a first quarter that lasted 30 minutes as both teams combined for over 20 fouls in the first quarter. And this will send Wynn to the free throw line where she just made 2. That free throw is up in and good. 14 of 14 from the charity stripe is Lawson State. Awaiting the second free throw. And that one rattles home. Could not get the commentator's jinx going on that one. 8 points for Wynn on this evening. Polk eyes, tries, buys the three-point basket. Polk, who was held scoreless in the first half, has now had back-to-back three-pointers. She's got 6 points. And the lead back to 11 for the Lady Indians, matching their largest of the night, 43-32. Lawson with the basketball. They're being much more patient and more deliberate on the offensive end. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. 8:10 to play here in the third quarter. Now make it 5 seconds. Skips it into the corner. Ball fake, tries to drive baseline. Are they going to say she stepped out of bounds, or are they going to call a foul? Nope, they're going to call a foul. That foul whistled on number 5 for the Lady Indians. That is going to be Wilson, and that's going to be her third. Tough break there for the Lady Indians as they had the shot clock down to about 3 seconds. Looked like pretty good defense. Lawson bailed out on the foul. Nearly taken away on the inbounds. Lawson with it now, goes inside. Lost the handle on the basketball, taken away by Lauren Fitch. Fitch now swings it out to Williams, and Williams traveled. She would have just, I guess, jumped as soon as she took that second step. It wouldn't have been a traveling, but she would have a jump from the three-point line. Don't know that she's got those kind of hops. 43-32 is your score. We're in the third quarter of play. 7:45 to play here. Lawson trying to fight their way back into the contest. Nice running shot up in and good that time by Pullen. And 43-34 now is the score in favor of ICC. Fitch with the basketball. Drives it over to Polk. Polk wants another one. No, that one halfway down. Wouldn't fall. Lawson pulls down the rebound. Here come the Lady Cougars on the offensive end. Sidestep up, no good. Rebound being fought for, and it's going to go out of bounds. And it will stay with the Lady Cougars. Substitution checking into the contest here for ICC. This is going to be number 12, Constance Dunn. Checking out will be number 13. That's going to be Erica Williams. That substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. They meet Thursday nights at 7, located right across the street from us right here in the Davis Event Center. They're going to call that foul on Polk. It's her second foul. Quickly, 4 fouls called on ICC here. Polk had position underneath the basket that time, but was whistled with the pushing foul. So a tough break there for the Lady Indians. Lawson, though, needs to convert this into points here to try to trim into this lead for ICC. 7 minutes to play. Looking for the three from the corner on his way. Rattles halfway down, no good, and Lauren Fitch with the rebound. Fitch looking to get out and run. Driving inside, scoop shot up in and good. Nicely done that time by Lauren Fitch. Take a look at that on the Little Caesars replay. She gets the scoop shot to fall. She now has 14 points in the contest. And the Lady Indians lead this one back by 11. Lawson with the basketball. Trying to go to work here. Swings it back up top. Around the perimeter they go with it. Looking to go inside on the drive. Running shot. Bouncing. No good. And the rebound pulled down that time by Buford. Good looking shot. Just could not get that one to fall. Could the Lady Cougars. And now here comes ICC. Polk with it. Looking to drive baseline. Now cuts inside. Drops it off. That's going to be Dunn. Her scoop shot is up in and good. Dunn gets the shot to fall. And the Lady Indians with their large lead of the night at 13. That was Dunn's 11th point of the evening. And now here comes Lawson. Good straight up defense that time by Buford. And now ICC trying to build on this lead. Polk pushing it down the floor. Drops it off on the inside. This is going to be Hoskins' jumper. Bouncing. No good. And the rebound pulled down by number 15. That's going to be Mayfield. Nicely done that time by Mayfield on the block out. Quick three on the other end for Lawson. Halfway down. No. Rebound out of bounds. And they're going to call a foul. Yep. That foul's going to be whistled on Lauren Fitch. Looked like both players were fighting for the basketball. If anything, it was out of bounds, last touch by ICC, but instead now it comes up with a pair of free throws for Mallard. Mallard had 2 points, both of those coming from the charity stripe. First free throw is up in and good. Lawson has not missed a free throw tonight, folks. They are 16 of 16 from the charity stripe. Second free throw good as well. Well, for one thing, that could be a bright spot for Lawson is their free throw shooting tonight. 17 of 17 from the charity stripe. 5:25 to play here ICC with the basketball in a 47-36 lead. Tough defense out of Lady Cougars. Now over to Fitch. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Works it back to Dunn. Dunn drives inside. Her running shot is up and good. Nicely done. That time for Constance Dunn. No pun intended. As the lead back now to 13, 49-36, and a turnover gives the ball back to the Lady Indians. Inside 5 minutes to play now. Here in the third quarter, ICC with the basketball. Slowly but surely pulling away from the Lady Cougars in this one. Buford gets it, tries to drop it off on the inside. Nicely defended that time by Lawson. Take it away, and the ball now goes back to the Lady Cougars. Lawson with the basketball on the wing, near travel. Got rid of it right before she drug that pivot foot. With it on the wing, this is going to be number 30, Pullen. Pullen goes inside. Shot is up, and the basket is good. Mayfield with her 8th point of the contest. Makes it 49-38 ICC, 14-18 and counting here in the third quarter. Polk with the basketball. Inside to Dunn. Dunn shot bouncing, no. Rebound being fought for. And it's going to be last touch by the Lady Indians. 4:07 to play here in the third quarter. Lawson needs to convert turnovers into points to try to chip into this lead. If they can get it inside 10 heading into the fourth quarter, it could be huge. They've trailed as much as 13 this afternoon. Led as much as 10. So Lawson with it, dribbling over on the wing. Works it over now to 12. That's Jones. Quickly swinging around the perimeter. Looking to drive inside, looking for the backside pass, and that's going to be a foul. Whistled on Polk. And that free throw is on its way, good for Jones. Jones now with 4 points. And Lawson is 18 of 18 from the charity stripe. 10-point contest here. Winning the second free throw from Jones. And it's good as well. 19 of 19 from the line. Are the Lady Cougars, 9-point contest, 3:38 to play. Three-pointer off the mark, no good. So now here comes Lawson on the offensive end. Need a basket this trip down to continue to cutting into that ICC lead. What once was 13, now 9. Kick it out, swinging around the perimeter. Thought about the three. Chose against it. Now into the corner they go. Three-pointer on its way. Yes. That's Jones. Jones is heated up here. She's got 8 points. And a big three-point basket there. And Buford, though, answers on the other end. Big answer by Buford. Makes it a 52-43 contest. 2:45 to play here. So Lawson with the basketball. Inside they go, and another touch foul. That foul's going to be whistled on Oliver, her second foul. ICC has been called for 7 fouls in the corner so far, only 1 called on Lawson. 52-43 is your score. This will send Mallard back to the free throw line, and that one good. 20 of 20 from the free throw line. They have not missed a free throw all game. Second free throw, and that one's good. Mallard with 6 points, all 6 of those coming from the charity stripe. 52-45, ICC with the lead, 2:33 and counting here in the third quarter. Remind you, stay tuned. The guys game will be coming your way next here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. Done with the basketball, and there's going to be a touch foul whistled on Lawson. That foul's going to be whistled on Croxton. Her first foul, team's second foul. 2:22 to go here in the third quarter, much like the first. Lasting forever, thanks to the whistles of the officials. Fitch with the basketball, kicks it out to Dunn. Dunn didn't get a clean handle, now gives it to Fitch. Her floater in the paint, up, kiss off the glass is good. Lauren Fitch with 16 points and a big basket there, pushes the lead back out 54-45. 2:04 to play here in the third quarter. Tried that skip pass. ICC recovers nicely defensively. Inside they go. Turnaround shot up and good. Rattles Holmes that time for number 15, Mayfield, who now has 10 points. Williams drives inside. Her shot off the mark, no good. Three different Lawson players fighting over the basketball. Able to get the rebound now, and here comes Lawson. They trail by 7. Shot is up and count the basket. Jones gets the friendly roll and the benefit of the whistle that time, as it looked like Oliver just went straight up on the play. So Oliver picks up her third foul. So she will check out. Checking in will be Wilson for the Lady Indians. So a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way here. And finally, a miss from the free throw line. Lawson hit 21 straight before they finally missed from the charity stripe. But the ball goes out of bounds, and Lawson gets it back. Three-pointer on its way, no good. Lady Indians dodge a big-time bullet there, and now ICC with it. Baseline, they go to Wilson. Back to Erica Williams. Over to Lauren Fitch. Fitch over to Dunn. Dunn in the corner to Buford. Buford's going to swing it back up top to Lauren Fitch. Didn't have anything she likes. Now picks up her dribble, in trouble, over to Dunn. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Buford eyes, tries, can't buy the three. Rebound tipped around into the hands of Constance Dunn. Her shot is up in and good. Constance Dunn, I've got her with 13 points. And a big one there, makes it 56-49. 48 seconds to play now. Here in the third quarter, ICC with the lead. Lawson with the basketball. Skip pass. Tried to feed it inside. Turnaround shot, too hard. Rebound being fought for. And the Lady Indians come away with it. Nicely done that time by Erica Williams. Up the floor they go. Layup is up in and good. Nice transition basket that time by the Lady Indians. Good finish for Wilson's first points of the contest. And ICC leads it by 9. And then it's taken away by Buford. Buford with the basketball. Leaves it up to Fitch. Fitch layup is no good. If you're Buford, you got to get that ball to her a little bit sooner, as Fitch was just underneath the basket that time. A little too far to be able to get the easy layup there, and then she commits the frustration foul, her second. And this will result in free throws on the other end for Lawson. 11.5 seconds to go here. Lawson needs to take advantage of this free throw opportunity, try to climb back into this one. ICC has led as much as 13 in the third quarter. Lawson has come back to make it a 7-point game. ICC, though, now leads it by 9. This is Mayfield at the free throw line. Her first free throw is up in and good. Mayfield now with 11 points in the contest. Awaiting the second free throw here from Mayfield. Shot is up, bouncing around, and good. Mayfield, unofficially, 12 points on the evening. Lauren Fitch with the basketball. Going to have to hurry. Works it over to Buford. Buford pump fakes. Nothing there. Sees a trap. Over to Buford. Oh, excuse me. No, that's not Buford. That was Wilson, who was hit across the hand as the buzzer sounded, but no foul was called. That's kind of a surprise, folks, the way the referees have been calling this one. We played 3. ICC leads at 58-51. We're going to take a break and be back with more right after this on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
The day you realized who you were meant to be and what you were meant to do, you knew you had to start pursuing your dreams. Why? Because you have a purpose that is only yours. You have discovered a talent and style that is all your own. There's no one else that's you. You can be better, accomplish more, and make a difference. We'll help you get there. At Itawamba Community College, we give you the opportunity to pursue a life above the bar.
Need money now? Get a Choice Pawn loan on things you already own, like guns, boats, campers, trailers, recreational vehicles, and just about everything else. Get a loan from Choice Pawn in Fulton and Tupelo. Get cash today. ChoicePawn.com.
I'm Madison Harris, and you're watching Let's Go ICCTV.com.
And welcome back to action, ladies and gentlemen. Getting ready to start the fourth quarter of play. ICC with a 58-51 advantage here over Lawson. The first of two games this evening here in Fulton. We'll be back in action Thursday night as ICC will take on Jones County. That'll be a non-division game, but will be a Region 23 matchup. So ICC with the basketball to start the fourth quarter of play. They lead this one by 7, led as much as 13 in the third quarter, but Lawson was able to fight their way back into this one. And a near turnover, into the corner they go. Three-pointer on its way, halfway down. No, Fitch had the rebound, was bumped. And that'll be a foul whistle there on number 15. That's going to be on Mayfield. And I have that as Mayfield's third. Yes, the big board agrees. And so Buford going to try to throw this one in. The ball got away from her, but Lauren Fitch was able to get to it before it goes out of bounds. Long jumper on its way. Good. Big time basket there. Disaster turns into 2 points for the Lady Indians. And it's 60-51. Lady Indians dodge a big time bullet there. Lawson with the basketball. Swinging it around the perimeter. 60-51. ICC with the lead. 9:20 and counting in the contest. Nearly taken away that time. ICC's falling back into 2-3 zone themselves. Baseline jumper up in and good. Good looking shot knocked down that time by Wynn. Only her second field goal of the game, and she's got 10 points. Lady Indians with it now. Got to be careful. Got to value each possession down the floor, and that's going to be a, wow, another ticky-tack foul called. Looked like good defense that time on the part of Jones. And so the second foul whistled on Jones. Substitution in the contest. This will be Miller returning. Checking out will be Buford. 60-53 is your score. ICC with the lead and the basketball. Erica Williams with it now. Goes baseline to Wilson. Her jumper's up, no good. Rebound tipped around and controlled that time by Jones. Here comes Lawson. Trailing in this contest by 7. Good looking shot put up that time, no good. Offensive rebound put back, and she's fouled. The foul called all the way on the other side of the floor versus the official was right underneath the basket that time. And that foul's going to be whistled on number 10, Miller. This will send Mallard to the free throw line. She's got 6 points, all 6 of her points coming from the charity stripe. First free throw, no. Her first miss of the night. And ICC wants to take a timeout. Timeout on the floor called by the Lady Indians. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We're going to take it with them and hear from Coke. ICC leads it 60-53, 8:42 to go here in the fourth quarter.
My burger goes best with mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Grass-fed beef. No, corn-fed. On the grill. Now, flat top. Iceberg lettuce. Nah, arugula. Jalapeno.
No way. Avocado, dude.
Medium rare. Gotta be well done. Brioche.
Sesame seeds.
American cheese. Cheddar.
Can I have a turkey burger? What? Turkeys are for Thanksgiving, man. I like my burger with the Coke.
I'll agree to that. Strictly with the Coke.
Only with the Coke.
Coke and a burger. Come on.
All right.
That's where you get the flavor.
And welcome back out of the timeout. 8:42 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. ICC with a 60-53 advantage. And this will be Mallard going to the free throw line. A chance at the tail end of a two-shot opportunity here. Her free throw up and off the mark. No good. Rebound, though, by Lawson. Putback is no good, and Miller controls the rebound. So after Lawson made 21 straight, they have made only one of their last 4 attempts from the charity stripe. Lady Indians with the basketball. And it's taken away. Nicely read that time by Jones. She's going to coast in for the layup, up in and good. Jones read that play nicely, got her 12th point of the contest, and now it's a 5-point game. Lady Indians looking at 3 from Williams. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound being fought for underneath. It's going to be a jump ball, and it should belong to Lawson, and now here come the Lady Cougars. Lady Cougars not going quietly into the night here in Fulton, as they've cut a 13-point lead down to 5, 8:06 and counting in this one. ICC want to come out with a little bit of pressure here. That's how they were able to get some distance between themselves and Lady Cougars, but foul trouble for both teams now becoming a concern. Lawson with it, working around the perimeter. This is going to be number 30 pulling with it now, drops it off into the corner to Jones. Skip pass. Spot up three on its way, off the mark, no offensive rebound. Lost it on her way up, out of bounds, and it's going to go to, they say, Lawson. So it looked like she just lost the handle of that one on the way up. They said, I guess it was off the leg of a Lady Indian. So the ball will stay with Lawson. 7:41 to play here. Lawson with the basketball, driving inside. Baseline shot is up in and good. That was number 10, Wynn, with her 12th one of the contest. And it's a three-point game. Lady Indians need a basket this trip down in a big way. Fitch with the basketball. She drives inside, banks it home. Bodies falling all over the floor that time, as Lauren Fitch was able to get that shot to fall, and she's got 18 to lead all scorers. Big basket that time for the Lady Indians. Up the floor they go with it. Nice extra pass. Layup is up in and good. Mallard with her first points from the floor. She's got 8. Back and forth we go in this one, 62-59. 7 minutes to play. Constance Dunn with the basketball. Wilson with it now. Drops it inside to Williams. Williams drives inside. Shot, no. And the rebound to Lawson State. Now Lawson wanting to get out and run a little bit. Doesn't have numbers, but still pushes it up the floor. Layup is no good. It was a 5-on-2 opportunity that time for Lawson. Now Lady India is trying to get on transition on their own, and they're going to call traveling on Wilson. Pair of substitutions into the game here, and it's going to be a timeout. There's going to be a full timeout called here by ICC. We're going to take the timeout with them and hear from Renaissance Bank. It's ICC 62-59, 6:37 left to play. Back with more right after this.
Ever since you got that license, you haven't stopped moving forward. Now that you're older and on the move, you need a safer place to keep your money. We get it. A student checking account frees you up with things like mobile check deposit to take care of that check from grandma without having to stop at a bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And stop worrying about ATM fees. We'll pay you back for those. Worry about your future, not your money. And know that we'll stick with you, wherever you go. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
I'm ICC cheerleader Madison McCollum, and you're watching Let's Go ICC TV.
And welcome back to action out of the timeout. 6:37 to play here. ICC with a 62-59 lead over Lawson. ICC has led as much as 13 points here in the second half, but Lawson has come back and battled back into this one. So Lady Indians need to find some offense in a big way here to try to get a little bit more room. ICC was able to battle and win a 69-64 contest at Lawson, I should say. Coming off their first loss of the season at number 3, Shelton State on Thursday, trying to rebound after that one. So Lawson with the basketball, dribbling it around, swinging around, thought about the three, now drives inside, pull-up jumper is short, no good, offensive rebound, shot blocked by Buford. Good hustle that time by Shania Buford, just couldn't quite get to the basketball quick enough as the ball goes out of bounds. And it'll stay with Lawson. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Lawson trying to get it in before the 5-second violation. Just barely do. Lawson with it now. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Throws up a desperation 3, air ball, and it will be a turnover by Lawson. Good defense that time by the Lady Indians, as Coach Wiley was doing everything but shooting the ball for the Lady Cougars that time, trying to get them to realize that the shot clock was running down. Forced a beyond NBA range 3 that time. Air ball and the turnover gives it back to the Lady Indians. Hoskins with it, had her pocket picked. Lawson turning up the intensity defensively And now here comes Jones with the basketball. Swings it back up top. Back to Jones. Spots up for the three. Back iron, no. Long rebound controlled by Lauren Fitch. Fitch trying to push the issue. Didn't have anything. Drops it off to Buford. Back to Fitch. Fitch looking to drive inside. Had her shot blocked. Nicely done that time by Mallard. That's Fitch a little bit out of control that time. Couldn't get enough on the layup. Had her shot denied, and Lawson gets it back. 5:23 to play here. 62-59. ISCC with the lead. Lawson with the basketball. Skips it into the corner. Ball fakes. Now going to dribble it back out, and then just threw it away. Fitch, though, comes in. Good hustle by Lauren. Couldn't get the layup. Follow-up wouldn't go. Loose ball, and my, oh my, Lawson dodges a big-time bullet there, and the Lady Cougars need the timeout. Good effort by Lauren Fitch, just could not get the rebound that time. Full timeout on the floor. ICC 62-59. 5:01 to play. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
When I grow up, I'm gonna redefine pizza. One that will change the history of pizza forever. A pizza with the most cheese and the most pepperoni. This is my dream, and I can do it. Because my mom and dad said I can accomplish anything. And I will do great things in life.
Sorry, kid, it's been done.
But my dream...
Introducing Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizza. A large pizza with the most cheese and the most pepperoni for just $6.
Pizza.
Best pizza, New York style.
No way. Chicago deep dish.
Nah, white pie.
Half veggies, half meat. Just cheese.
No, pepperoni. Extra crunchy.
Really? Has to be gluten-free.
Pop it with arugula.
No, basil.
Eggplant.
Dude, really? That's not pizza. Come on.
Pizza. And a Coke.
You got that right. 2 Cokes, please.
My pizza goes best with a Coke.
An ice cold Coke.
Only with a Coke.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 5:01 to play here in the contest. ICC leading 62-59 over Lawson. Neither team really playing like they want to win this thing right now. This has been pretty sloppy play over the last minute and a half. Lawson with the basketball. Tough defense by the Lady Indians. Man-to-man defense out of ICC. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Skip pass into the corner. Swing it up top. Looking to drive inside. Floater in the paint. Up halfway down. No. Offensive rebound. No. Third time not a charm, and bailed out with the foul. That foul whistled on number 22. Hoskins looked like a pretty good block shot that time. And that's going to be the first foul on Hoskins. It'll be a pair of free throws coming up here. Well, Mayfield was bailed out on that one as Hoskins was just straight up that time. First free throw is good for Mayfield. I've got her unofficially with 13 points in the contest. A big free throw made there makes it a 2-point game. Can make it one here, and she does. 14 points for Mayfield, and ICC sees what once was a 13-point lead. Beautiful play. Layup is up in and good. Take a look at that on the Little Caesars replay. Easy layup and a big-time basket there for the Lady Indians as Buford, the recipient of a beautiful pass by Jalea Polk. So Lawson with the basketball, driving inside, puts up a wild shot, no. Rebound to Buford. Buford looking to run the floor. No look pass, layup is too hard. And a foul whistle on the Lady Indians. Boy, the Lady Indians had their chances here of late to sort of stretch this lead out a little bit, but have not been able to get any of these layups to fall. That foul's going to be whistled on Hoskins. Her second, team third. Substitution in the game here will be number 34, Bullock. Checking out will be Mayfield, or excuse me, will be Mallard for Lawson. 3:58 to play here. This one still in doubt. 64-61, ICC with the lead. 3:51 and counting. Left in regulation. Lawson with it. Goes to that mid-range jumper up in and good. Mayfield, ICC has not had an answer for her all night. She gets point number 16 and makes it a 1-point contest, 64-63. Constance Dunn with it. Into the corner they go. Now back up top. This is Polk. Polk had it, and then it was poked away. So Lady Indian basketball, 18 seconds on the shot clock, 3:29 to play in the game. Quick substitution coming in here for ICC. This will be Wilson checking in. Checking out will be number 22 for ICC. That's Markeisha Hoskins. Inside they go quickly to Wilson. Wilson, baseline jumper on its way, halfway down, no good. Rebound, and a foul whistled on ICC. That foul whistled on Wilson. And that's going to be her fourth foul. So the fourth foul whistled on Wilson. A chance for Lawson to take their first lead here in the second half, as they trailed as much as 13. Jumper on its way, good. A little bit of a push off that time by Wynn. The official let them play, and Lawson takes the lead back by 1, 65-64. 3:01 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Fitch with the basketball, looking to reset against this 2-3 zone. Dunn with it. Skip pass up top to Buford. Buford driving inside. Her shot bouncing, no good. Rebound though, put back is up and good. Nicely done that time by Wilson, who was able to get the shot to fall. Wilson's got to be careful playing with 4 fouls. Got aggressive, got her 6th point of the contest, and ICC now leads it 66-65. Anything you can do, I can do better so far in the contest. Back and forth down the stretch we go in this one. 2:23 and counting to go here in the fourth quarter. ICC leading by 1. Lawson with the basketball. 5 seconds now on the shot clock. Trying to work one-on-one, swings it around. Throws up a wild shot, it's off the mark, no good, and Buford with the easy rebound. Shania pushes the ball to the floor. This is Lauren Fitch with it now. Into the corner they go. Wilson, ball fakes, nothing there. Good defense by Lawson. Inside they go to Buford. Buford driving inside. Shot is up. No good. Offensive rebound put back, and she's fouled. Back-to-back offensive rebounds by Wilson, and she'll go to line to shoot 2. And I believe that foul's going to be whistle number 34. Bullock, and that's going to be her second foul. Substitutions getting set to come in at the next opportunity here for Lawson State. There have been a bunch of fouls called this evening in this contest. First free throw is up in and good. Wilson with 7 points. Makes it 67-65. Need this one here. Each point down the stretch crucial. And that one's off the mark. So Wilson misses that one. Now here comes Lawson trying to match it on the other end. Shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound. Put back is up in and good. Mallard with 10 points. We're tied at 67. ICC with it now. 1:34 to play. 67-67 is your score. Buford eyes, tries, buys a three-point basket. Shania Buford, a big three-pointer from the corner. Pressure in her face and was able to knock it down. Buford now with 13 points. Lady Indians lead this one 70-67. 1:10 to play. Lawson with the basketball. Inside they go to Mallard. Mallard spins. Shot blocked. Wilson with the blocked shot. And a big-time play there for the Indians. Dunn with the basketball. Coach Gray asking for her girls to settle down. Swings it around. Can she get another one? No. Rebound. Controlled by Lawson. Boy, that would have been a big basket if it would have failed there. 45 seconds to play now. Lawson with the basketball. ICC leading by 3. Wild 2 put up, no good. Rebound being fought for, and that's going to be a jump ball. And it should be ICC basketball. And it is. They're going to say ICC had its start, but there was a jump ball after that. So it is ICC basketball. Good job by the official coming in to correct that. So the other official tried to overturn that one. So now, Itawamba with it. Buford's going to come up and be fouled. Quick foul whistle that time on Jones. And so for ICC, if you can just take care of business from the free throw line, after this next foul because they still have to give one more here. Wilson sitting there, and official saying, come a little bit closer. So we'll get it into Fitch, and that's going to be an intentional foul. Good call that time by the official. So an intentional foul whistled here. And so Lauren Fitch could put this thing to bed if she could make some free throws. First one, no, though. Lady Indians are going to look back and see where this game didn't have to be this close if they could have made some free throws. Second free throw, no good either. Wow. So ICC basketball, 35 seconds to play here. Free throws would have been huge in that situation there. Then we get into Buford. Buford with the basketball, and she's going to be fouled. And that one's going to be whistled on Jones. So only 1/6 of a second ran off the clock that time. Or I should say 1 second ran off the clock that time. ICC needs to put this thing on ice with some free throws. They just missed two. Buford to the line, her first free throw. That one good. Buford with 14 points. Makes it a two-possession game with that one. 33 seconds left to play. This one still in doubt. Second free throw up in and good as well for Shania Buford. She's got 15 points in a quick timeout taken here by Lawson State. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take it with them. ICC 72, Lawson State 67 with 33.4 seconds to play. Back with more right after this.
My burger goes best with mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Grass-fed beef. No, corn-fed. On the grill. Now, flat top. Iceberg lettuce. Nah, arugula. Jalapeno.
No way. Avocado, dude.
Medium rare. Gotta be well done.
Brioche.
Sesame seeds.
American cheese. Cheddar.
Can I have a turkey burger? What? Turkeys are for Thanksgiving, man. I like my burger with the Coke.
I'll agree to that. Strictly with a Coke.
Only with the Coke.
Coke and a burger. Come on.
All right.
That's where you get the flavor.
A cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99? Last time we ate this good for $2.99, we were in college.
No, I was in college. You were in denial.
That's not true.
Get a cheeseburger and handmade onion rings for just $2.99. This is how you Sonic.
A cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99?
Man, I can't believe they still hand make the onion rings.
Oh, then you're gonna love this. It's hand folded.
Oh, it's a swan.
It's a napkin, dude.
Get a cheeseburger and handmade onion rings for just $2.99. This is how you Sonic.
And welcome back out of the timeout. 33.4 seconds to play. The ball will be advanced to midcourt after the timeout. ICC leading 72-67. Lawson with the basketball. Near 5-second violation. Get over to Jones. Fires up a quick three. Off the back iron, no. Rebound, but then taken away by Jalea Polk. Great job that time by Jalea after the offensive rebound. Didn't secure it. Jalea was able to snatch that one away and get it back now with 25.8 seconds left to play. Need to get a couple free throws here if you're ICC. Polk has 6 points on the evening after a pair of three-pointers in the third quarter. So Jalea will head to the free throw line. First free throw good. Big make there for Jalea. Makes it a 6-point contest. This would be a three-possession game if she gets it. 8 points now for Jalea Polk. Makes it a 74-67. 30-second timeout taken here by Lawson. This is simply to advance the ball past midcourt. So with 28.8 seconds, not impossible, but highly improbable to see Lawson rally back in this one. They'll have to have an extremely quick three-pointer, a foul, some missed free throws out of ICC, another three-pointer. Or basically right now, if you're Lawson, you want to take the first points, the quickest points you can get in this situation out of this timeout. So 25.8. You're down by 7. You got to have points, a quick foul. Remind you the guys' game coming up next. The guys' game was anything like the first time these two teams met. Lawson hit a three-pointer with 2 seconds left to win by 1. So you don't want to go anywhere in that one. So Lawson with the basketball. Can't be too picky in this situation. Lofts up a 3. It's off the mark. No good. Rebound is controlled, and it's going to be a foul. Whistled on Lawson with 17.2 seconds. So about 11 seconds right off the clock that time. So a good job there by the Lady Indians, forcing them defensively to not get a quick shot. Ran about 11 seconds off the clock, but right now, if you're Buford, you need to make these free throws to go ahead and put this thing on ice. Shania Buford's first free throw, no good, leaving the door open. With 17.2 seconds left, as we said, not impossible, but highly improbable to see a comeback for Lawson. Second free throw good, big make there, 16 points. Now for Buford, timeout taken by Lawson. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Once again to advance the ball across midcourt, as we said. This is a new rule a couple of years ago to women's basketball where you can take the timeout and advance the ball past half court. 75-67, ICC with the lead. 17.2 seconds to play. You hear the ICC All-American pep band getting fired up here behind us. Remind you to stay tuned to the conclusion of this game. We'll have the Renaissance Bank post-game report. We'll select our Sonic star of the game and take a look at some stats as well. Part of the Renaissance Bank post-game report here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. We do welcome those that are watching in support of Lawson this evening. Lawson with the basketball, going to the backside, and is too tall, thrown out of bounds. Nearly caught ICC napping that time with the backdoor lob. Lady Indians catch a break. And ICC is going to take the timeout.
Got 1 and 1.
So ICC takes a timeout to get the ball across midcourt as well. 30-second timeout. Let's hear a quick word from our sponsor, Choice Pawn and Little Caesars, right after this.
Need money now? Get a Choice Pawn loan on things you already own, like guns, boats, campers, trailers, recreational vehicles, and just about everything else. Get a loan from Choice Pawn in Fulton and Tupelo. Get cash today. ChoicePawn.com.
The new extra most bestest pizza from Little Caesars is topped with the most cheese and the most pepperoni for the nation's best price. And now for a secret message. Surrender to the toppings. Incredible! Extra most bestest, the most cheese and most pepperoni for just $6.
Pizza.
And welcome back out of the timeout. 75-67, ICC with the lead. Lawson trying to get a quick foul here. ICC is just going to instead pull the trigger on a baseline jumper from Constance Dunn. And the basket is good, and that will do it right there, ladies and gentlemen. ICC takes a 10-point lead, 4 seconds. Count this one down. Three-pointer on its way, air ball, out of bounds, and that will do it. ICC survives a late game scare to pull away for a 77-67 victory. They improve to 3-1 on the year, and Lawson will fall to 1-3. We're going to take a quick break and hear from Renaissance Bank and be back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report right after this on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
Ever since you got that license, you haven't stopped moving forward. Now that you're older and on the move, you need a safer place to keep your money. We get it. A student checking account frees you up with things like mobile check deposit to take care of that check from grandma without having to stop at a bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And stop worrying about ATM fees. We'll pay you back for those. Worry about your future, not your money. And know that we'll stick with you wherever you go. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Your final score, 77-67. Lady Indians pick up a win here over Lawson. As you see, the Indians taking the floor here before tonight's nightcap. Let's take a look at your final stats. These final stats being brought to you by Sonic. We'll also select our Sonic Star of the game. For Lawson, they were led in scoring by 16 points for Mayfield. Wynn with 12, Jones with 12, 10 points for Mallard, 9 for Wynn. You've got 6 points for Pullen, 2 for Fredericks. And as always, these stats unofficial on the evening. For ICC, they were led in scoring by 16 points by our Sonic Star of the game, Shania Buford. 15 points for Dunn. You had Fitch led the game with 18 points. Then you had Wilson with 7, 3 for Miller, 4 for Williams, and 4 for Hoskins, 8 for Jalea Polk. That will wrap it up here for the Renaissance Bank postgame report. Remind you, coming up in about 18 minutes, we'll have the guys game coming your way here next on Let'sGoICCTV.com. So don't go anywhere, folks. Back with more right after this on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
Ever since you got that license, you haven't stopped moving forward.